Good evenings, Stampers, and welcome to another Chatting Over Cards with Karen and
Tim
from Stamping on the Back Porch.
I was wondering if you're going to get to our names.
Yeah, I know. I guess you know where we are. But before we get started, just a reminder that exactly 1 week from right now, over in the Back Porch Stampers, I'm doing my stamp set sale with all proceeds going to charity, and I will be this week putting in a couple more things over there about who's it's going to. That's always fun, so I'm hoping we can raise some money. I'm donating 100% at my end, so you're just paying for shipping and then whatever you're paying. So we'll have that all figured out a week from tonight, and I will put messages here, but you might want to go over there and join anyway, because we do a lot of fun things over there. Back Porch Stampers. There goes the link. I'm just waiting on Tim to pull this up. My card kit for the month, if you spend a $50 order, you get 3 cards done with the Celebrate Sunflowers, which I absolutely love. This is one of the cards, the one that's handy. And Tim's having tech problems today. Well, I think it's mind problems. He just can't find it on the tech, so I can't respond to anything.
It is so weird. It is just, I never, I used to go right to that site.
I'm loving today's card. So tonight I mentioned that this is my downline swap. So my downline is called the Fine Line. I took the name from a bar in town, but I liked it. Sounded kind of artsy, and it's more of a music venue bar. We'd been to it a couple of times, but it's not. I think it's kind of fun because people go, "Where did that name come?" Just thinking about names.
Donna?
Oh, good. We're good. Oh,
look who's here.
Hello, Donna. Good to have you here.
I'm so embarrassed.
You're the only one here.
Hi, Donna.
So
I was having tech problems, and one of my heroes is on. I'm embarrassed.
Now, we are over in the Back Porch Stampers. Okay, Rebecca's here. Now I'm starting to feel like home. Okay, and Lisa. So what's really fun tonight is I just love sharing cards that we get from my downline. One of my favorite things about being a demonstrator is doing card swaps. And there are an endless number of card swaps you can join. You don't want to join too many, but it's so fun to make a bunch of one kind of card and then you get all kinds of different ones back. So I just love looking at cards. And when I come up with ideas for classes and things, I really love using real cards. Back when I did all my classes in person, well, I'll still do that when it's in person. I will leave, if it's a card swap, I'll leave the person's name on the back and I'll just say, look at this amazing card that I got in a swap. I've never even met this woman. She lives in New York. I hope to meet her someday. But today we're going to make her card because I just think we are in a business where we all fuel each other with ideas. Like I say, we're more creative together than separately. And of course, I'm focusing on my Fine Line swap. Not of course, but in addition to that, this month, if you are at all considering getting the starter kit, give me a call. This is the time to do it. You get such a bonus deal. And I've had a couple people say, so do you have to do card swaps? Well, let me tell you, there's probably 20 some in my group. We have them all the time, but only 20 some of us do it. And my group is a whole lot bigger than that. So no, everything in the world of stamping is optional, including swaps. I just like to talk about it because it is so fun. One other thing is,
has this been making noise? Because I got this all tangled up, and so.
I'm also going to introduce you to some of the people on my team later this week. I still have to kind of figure out how to do this, but I really love sharing the different ways we are doing what we're doing. And we range from people who just buy for themselves. Some of us, but we qualify by that anyway, even though we do things on the side. Some in my group sell their cards. Some have card clubs. Some are doing online businesses. So there's Tim right here.
That's
pretty funny.
It's not supposed to be showing.
Oh, that is too funny. Well,
that's embarrassing.
Oh yeah, right. Real life with the Tituses. So anyway, I'm looking forward to that. So, are we ready to get started? Oh, and the last thing, Tim always picks on Monday night his favorite card, and he shares that at the end.
And
I came out here. He was here studying all the cards.
I had 20 favorites.
He goes, Karen, I can't.
And I was going to do 7 because that's a holy number. But I ended up doing 3.
I said that would be a bit much. Do you just want to do the whole show? I'll just go do something else.
They were such good
So
cards.
he has saved his favorite 3 for the end.
That also is a holy number. So,
okay.
And my hair and Karen's blouse, or whatever this is, match.
Okay, you love stories, we love stories. But I have a new shirt on today.
Yes.
And this was pretty funny because I was with some women friends, social distancing. We were just chatting. It was actually celebrating my birthday or something.
Yes, it was.
And I was just saying to one of them, I just realized I never go back and watch myself ever on videos. But when I was scrolling and I was making comments, I just looked and I was wearing something really short sleeved. And I'm going, oh my goodness. I just hit that age where you just don't show your arms. So I teasingly said, I'm just going to have to find more long sleeve clothes at this point in my life. Look what shows up in my door the next day. So I guess
very nice.
Speak it and it will come. And she said, but it's so light and see-through, it'll just, because I just love it. Don't we all love that? But, another thing we're all in together with aging. So it's all good. Remind me why I'm selling my retired sets, Rebecca says. For one thing, I have almost all of the catalog. I do tend to overbuy, and I don't even use all my stamp sets. Is that true confessions? But we wouldn't have room in our house if I saved them all. So I do not keep stamp sets once they're retired. Usually I have a local garage sale. And this year, just with everything and with COVID, and because we have this dear friend that we would love to raise money for his mission, I just thought, you know what? This is the year to just... And I've got stuff from past years. I have a lot, so we'll just have to see how we do it. So I would love to do it and send money. It's going over to Tanzania, and the Tanzanian director is a good friend of ours. He's a young man who runs all this, and he just got over COVID himself. He was very, very sick. He is well educated. He's a lawyer, but there really isn't freedom of speech in his country, so he doesn't practice much law. But he has this huge ministry that he does where they train people vocationally to work like in carpentry, sewing, and then when they graduate, like 2 women will share a sewing machine. They get gifted with that, and then they have their own business, and then they're to do another. They're to work to buy another one for the other person.
What they don't have is a business card and a website.
Yes, and then the carpenter class, carpentry, but in the middle of all of the COVID that they're also dealing with, they also have had extreme flooding and many homes have washed away. So the specifics, everything's been put on hold, schools have all closed. They're carpenter students they are using to, and the graduates, they're all helping rebuild homes, so what they need are supplies. They've got the manpower, and I think that's just really wonderful. And the women in the sewing part have been making masks and doing what they can while the school's closed. So that is just really cool. Oh, not why, when. Rebecca was saying why. Why would you say, oh, that was a long-winded answer to a really quick question, Rebecca. 6:30, it'll be this time, but over in my group. So you just go over there and join. And that's the Back Porch Stampers, which I know you're in.
Rosanna,
but I will put a link. Okay.
Rosanna, Dana. Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. Okay, let's get started with cards. Okay, we'll break this down. Okay. Oh, we have several gorgeous ones with the jar of flowers. And you guys know I never remember names, where they are. I should really be organized with this. I'm not, but I count on you to say it if anyone's looking. Right, but look at this fun coloring. And to see the darks and the light. This card is Sandra Kane, and she's in New York. So by the way, we are from all over the country. I was going to make a list of all the states in our group. I need to do that because it's just kind of fun to do that. And most everything I do, we do our own Facebook Live just in that group on Thursdays after my one on this page. So I have one here at 1, and then we have one over there at 2. But isn't this just stunning? I just love. So she's used the blends. I don't know, well, you can see the coloring. And then this card is just cut off. Now, if it were folded back, it'd be a Z fold. But this is another way you can just cut off the card, and then it's even one layer less. But I think that is just gorgeous. Oh, Donna, thanks. Said you loved hearing about the servers pie. Okay, that's wonderful. Thanks, and see you later. Let's see.
Is she leaving?
And then, yes, and then
bye, Donna.
Brenda Taylor, a very simple, beautiful card. I was trying to remember what stamp set this came from because I love the words going down, and this is good. This fits really well in the new postage stamp punch. You know, that's that triangle like that. And I thought, I just love that. And I just love the, the hot pink. This is the new Magenta Madness, and black and white. Isn't that lovely? And then we have from Davita Heater, and she's from Florida.
Get all that stuff out because you're going to show the inside too.
Oh, look, because she did do the inside too. Then I'll have Tim put things back together again.
I'm going to move
How
this.
Cool is, I'll do this, Tim.
No, you can't.
Oh, I can't? Okay.
You're not capable of doing that. Your arms are too long.
Okay. Look how fun this is. And she's done her own collage background with these stamps and all these different colors, and then put all of this on.
See why I had trouble picking any?
Yes, I know.
They are so
These
good.
are just stunning, and this one is just stunning. This is Brooke Flouette. And, Brooke, I have to remember where you're from. I visualize where everyone is, but then it'll skip me. I'm thinking Illinois, but see, I'm going to be.
Doesn't say.
No. Most of them don't say, so I shouldn't even start talking, right? But I just love all these details she's done, and I love this stamp set with the globe. And look how she's used the green. And this green paper here, as Tim figured out, is also the world map on there. So it's just really cool colors. Tasteful Touches is what, is this one, right? Tasteful Touches, yes. Is that what the You Are the Best is from too? Oh, see? Thank you. I knew it was one of those ones we can pre-order from. And I don't remember who made this card because I've shown it a couple of times since I've been doing things with Bird and Branches, but it's somebody, so I'm just showing it again because I love how she has done the inside. So all of this is white and then added this on top with a little stamping. Think that's so cool.
So if anybody wants to take credit for this.
Okay, and this is Meredith Booker. It's another one I've shown because I've been showing the Birds and Branches. So I pulled them out and then I put them back in my downline. Isn't this just fun? Just love how she has the nest and the colorful birds, all the leaves. That's just a gorgeous card. And then next, this one is a Lori Born-Trigger from Michigan. And I wanted to point out, because this one might not be so obvious, it's this stamp set. But one of the things I loved is how she's just stamped in black. So she's got the leaves and the flower, and it's all just done in black. And isn't that just a cool look? And then you add the other details here. So I think that is really fun. And you see the little tags, which is all kinds of little details there. Oh, Meredith Booker did the bird one?
All right.
Okay. Then we know. Perfect.
Can you go back to this? Well, show it again.
No, but Meredith Booker did this one. Who did this one?
Well, Meredith did both of them.
I'm not sure, but this is the missing one. And they're both just stunning. I mean, all of these cards are just gorgeous.
Let's talk about this wood grain in the back. Is that paper? Or
it's paper. Isn't that pretty?
Stamp?
It's paper.
And so it comes in two different colors?
Yes, it comes in every color that we sell because
Wow.
they're in paper packs.
That's cool.
So, oh dear, here's another one. I guess, can I blame you, Tim?
Yeah.
I told you to be really careful and watch
Yes. Yes.
Could just well be me. Okay, I don't know. I thought there was a name on this one, but it's disappeared. But I love how simple this is. Look, it's just the paper. No, those are all fit. So if we come to an extra name thing, or if anyone knows, please do tell me. But I thought, isn't this just gorgeous? And it's just a square of the designer series paper, letting that do the work, and then adding some layers, some words. So very fun. Another gorgeous jar ones. These jar ones are all just beautiful. Barb Vandermeulen from the state of Washington. And look again, I just love the different ways of coloring. And look what she's done with the jar. The jar part is embossed. And that, it's just embossed right over that. And then the flowers put in, and then we've got the ornate border around here. I think that is just beautiful.
And the jar must have water because it's diffused.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it looks just really awesome. And then for another simple, this is by Lynn Hart. And we often talk about, if you need just a simple card for a guy and you don't want to spend a lot of time, look what a great masculine card this is. You are so special. And just the words, and then put in here, and this bottom part is run through, but just part of it through the embossing folder. And I thought, how cool is that? And this is, if you notice this this shape, this is one of the dies from the Tastefully Simple, that bundle. The bundle is all dies that are labels, and you can put all of them on a half sheet of paper, run it through, and then you get all kinds of different labels ready for you to use, which is really wonderful. Oh, that was Holly's. So, okay, then that would be Holly's. Okay. Rebecca says, okay, she has to add the jar set to her list. Yes. Here's another really simple one. Deb Thill. I love clean lines, simple cards. And again, this can easily be adapted to a masculine or a feminine look, depending on the papers that you use. But do you see how she's got the square and then a bigger one in the background? So it's just 3 different rectangles or squares, just all layered up like that. Just an awesome idea. So one is the words, and then we have 2 coordinating designer series paper. Next we have, oh, this one's really colorful. Beautiful, from Linda Johnson. Oh, and she look, she's got a fun black and white one in the middle. And look at this fun coloring. It's from the Ornate Gardens, but how cool does that look? Just bright and colorful and summery. It is, I think that is just stunning. And Linda, if you're on here, I'm thinking she might have just done that with markers. It's not necessarily done with blends, but I could be wrong. She could tell me. Might be the blends. It's probably the blends. I don't know. But it's a beautiful card. Yeah, and that little bit of ribbon right there in the middle. How fun is that? And now we have Carol Smith from Wisconsin. And this is that Blossoms die that we talked about. Look how cool this is. So this is done as a Z fold, and to see how this flows over there. So this would be pretty just flat too, but how stunning is that when you open it? And then you see that in the brown, and there's where you write. So that's very cool. And here we have another gatefold, Debbie Johnson. And a gatefold meets in the middle. And here's another one with the globes, and she's just using the globe part. And we'll open it. Thank you for being part of mine, the world, life's beautiful adventure. Isn't that cool? I think that's really a fun card. And all just the little details. Love how the words are here, and we've got these little patterns and the thing here. So that's fun. Next we have Lee Reed. And another one, the sunflowers, which I just love. And look at this frame, how she's done this to have a frame type there, and we've got the little gold things coming out. Really a cool look. And a fun background with that kind of argile-y thing. Oh, and she did a little on the front too. Yellows, pinks, or blues with either gray or brown or black. All of those are just kind of really stunning color combinations. So it's just really fun to see those.
You called those things. Are they leaves?
Oh, no, they're dies, and they'd be leaves, yes. Yeah. But isn't it fun how she did them in gold? Mm-hmm. Okay. Whoops. And it kind of, and this is how we...
Lee, I'll tell Karen to be careful with your card. Quit wrecking it.
And another one with Chris Pearson. And she's from here in Minnesota. And notice, now this is the new dye background too. And then she's just sponged over it and added some color. So this is another one with the... What did we call that again? Whatever that one is. And using both the label die and then the flowers. Just such a well-used set. I absolutely love this set. And then I have one more to show, and then Tim's going to show his 3.
Let's talk about the background. Okay. It looks like it's smudged. What is that?
It's just a sponge. Just put on with the sponge.
Oh, sponge.
Yep.
So it's not.
So you can do it.
It's not an accident that I would have done and smudged it. It's purposeful.
It's purposeful. And if she wanted to, she could add more and smooth it out, or you can leave it like this. It's all an artistic interpretation.
Anything on the inside? Look at that. See?
Yes, see? Little details on the inside. Okay, and one last one for me, for me to show. And this is Lisa Wellman from Minnesota. We'll start with the inside. Now, this is on the... I really like colors. It's not Seaside Spray. It is the, whatever the other one was. But you know what's really light like this? Look how you can just use this right there and then add your words right in there. But anyway, this is a lovely card. And this shows those gold hoops that we're waiting to get back into stock. Isn't that fun how that accents around the words? So the words are on this. You know, I love that there's a rectangle, a circle. Then we have all the little interesting things. And then this accents the words. So I think that's really cool. And Tim, it's your turn.
All right. Well, let me share. It's kind of a flower theme. Is this whole evening a flower theme?
There were a lot of flowers in this, weren't there? I guess it could be a flower theme.
Okay, I'm going to start with the most.
But it could be anything in the new catalog. Was just kind of the thing. So how fun is this?
Linda McCarthy. I am sorry, Linda. I did not know what to do with this thing. So I thought
he asked my help in opening it.
I thought it was one of those cards that you didn't want to write anything to anybody, so you're going to,
or a thick postcard.
You're just going to keep it sealed up. But she told me I didn't want to wreck it.
You can be a little more forceful. So it's a fun fold. Isn't that cool? With a little belt buckle kind of going in. I think that is just really. And here we have a window sheet, which looks just like the glass. So it's perfect how that's punched out, and then you see that. And then embossed on the white. So how fun is that? And Rebecca was saying about that last card, it might have started out as a smudge, Tim, and then voila, it becomes purposeful. That's how you do cards. Oh, yeah.
That's right.
Soft seafoam. Thank you, Lisa. I was looking at names are so elusive.
Can I also
but isn't
say
that gorgeous?
The colors are perfect. I just love the colors. And the green and the green.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So very fun card. So we'll have to look for this again in one of my fun polls classes. You know,
that's a high compliment. So thanks a bunch,
Maria Buzik, or however you say it, and she's in Illinois.
And it is stunning.
Tim is loving. You know what? You are loving bright colors tonight, and I think really that's summer. It's just kind of speaking summer. But isn't that just vibrant?
And I just love the wood grain with the accents are so, they just jump out at you.
And now she's used the dies, and then under it she has cut that out. But you see, it's not stamped. Some of these cards, there is a stamp, so you can stamp on the under, but this is just the plain color. So it's very like primary color, just kind of a pop of color without the details. That's just very fun.
Look at that. The leaves are stunning. So cool. And that is nicely stamped on the inside. I'm kidding. All right, and my third choice, again, it was hard, Kathleen Hop Erstad.
And look at the bright colors again. And on the Jeffrey, doesn't this just make you want to work with bright colors? But I love it. And look at that rich, detailed coloring that she's done.
Yep.
And this fun new embossing folder. Yeah. So, aren't those fun?
And it doesn't go all the way through. Look at that.
Yeah.
It's smooth.
Yeah, it's a shorter one, so it just kind of, so that's really cool. So you guys just know that you're invited to be in our next card swap. All you need to do is join our team, and we would absolutely love to have you. How's that for a smooth? So call me if you have any questions about that. And boy, we appreciate all of you. And
my siblings we're having a Zoom call in 5 minutes. So if you want to join the Titus clan for a Zoom call.
But we'll see you on Thursday for the regular Facebook Live, and then a week from tonight at 6:30 for our stamp sale. I'll be selling stamps, designer series paper, dies, and even bundles of handmade cards. So something for everything. Tell your friends, the more the better. And we will have fun. And I've been having fun just going through and cleaning out and just seeing what all I have. So it's been very fun. Oh, and Lisa's on here saying swapping is so fun. Oh, it is just fun mail, and to get a whole bunch back. I drop everything, open my swap cards, and just sit and look at them.
She does. She does.
And yes, so many of these cards really emphasize simplicity, Rebecca was saying, and that it's always so awesome. So I said that's wonderful. Have a good week, everyone.
Simplicity,
and we'll see you.
A lot of color. Love it.
And we'll see you on Thursday.
Okay. Keep talking, because I have to walk around and turn this off.
Okay. And if you're watching my little countdown signs, yes, it is about the All Good Cards Club starting July 1st. And founding members, you don't get charged till July. It's only $15 a month. And founding members are going to get something in the mail. So that's why, we're just having this fun little countdown. And then I'll come on and just explain it better. But thanks, everyone, and have a good night.
Can I tell our little secret about the countdown?
Oh, yes. Tim's really been my tech guy. I was trying to learn this for Instagram because Holly said, Karen, if you're going to learn to do Facebook stories, you might as well do Instagram because it's easy to share. I couldn't figure it out. Tim figured it out, and I still couldn't figure out Facebook stories. So I'm just posting them. So it's Tim's job. I'll say, okay, Tim, would you go post number 6 now? Would you go post number 5? And he's thrilled because he figured it out.
I did.
Good night.
Yep. Any other comments?
We're good.
We're good? Okay. Bye.